Hello everyone. So today I'm going to explain what is the difference between relative XPath and absolute XPath. Okay. So in my last video I have already explained how to identify the relative XPath for any wave element. Okay. So let me find out the relative XPath for any of the wave element here. Then after that I'll explain absolute XPath, and after that I'll explain what is the difference between relative and absolute XPath. Okay. So let me quickly identify this element. Okay, so this is our relative XPath for this wave element. Okay, so now if I want to find out the absolute XPath for this wave element, so how do I do that? Just right click on here and just click on copy XPath option. Okay, copy full XPath. So if I'll paste it here in the same section, so it will be looking like this. Okay, so this is the absolute XPath for the same wave element. So how do you identify the relative XPath and absolute XPath? How do you identify that this is the absolute XPath? Because it will start from single slash. So that means it's a absolute XPath. Okay. And the difference between relative and absolute XPath is absolute XPath will always try to identify the element from the parent root. Okay. If you use absolute XPath, that means you will try to identify the element from the parent root of HTML structure. So here if you check HTML, then body, then header, then nav class, inside that there are multiple divs element. Okay, so that means it will try to identify the element from the HTML itself, means the from the parent root. Okay, so in future if developer will introduce one more another more new tag, suppose input tag or some more div tag inside that, then what will happen, your entire XPath will change. Then your Selenium WebDriver will not click on that particular element because your XPath has changed, right? So this is the disadvantage of absolute XPath. But for relative XPath, what we are doing, we are trying to find out the element from the current root or current directory, not from the parent root. Okay, so here this is the UL class, and inside that there is a li tag. So here we are directly reaching to UL tag, inside that li, inside that anchor. So these are the current root directory for the same wave element. Okay, so in relative XPath, so that's why this relative XPath is little bit shorter than the absolute XPath, because we are not following the parent root. So that's why relative XPath is shorter. Okay, so that is why it's better and it's a good practice if you follow the relative XPath. Okay, because absolute XPath, there is a possibility it will be in future, there is a possibility developer will add some extra tag, and because of that your XPath will change, and obviously your test case will fail. So this is the disadvantage of absolute XPath. And absolute XPath always starts from single slash, and where the relative XPath always starts from double slash. So this is the basic identification. Okay, so yeah, that's all from this particular video. If you have any questions, just comment. Okay, I'll try to give a reply. Thank you.